My name is Russ Turk, and I make monsters.
New Jersey artist Russ Turk has been a mask maker since he was 13 years old. More than 40 years later, his passion burns brighter than ever, born out of the love of horror.
I got into making monsters and making masks when I was very young, and I would read horror movie magazines, and sometimes they would have articles on how these things are made for movies, and that piqued my interest, and I thought, oh, how do I do that? I want to do that. It looks like fun. I somehow found books and magazines that described how to do it, and I started.
Russ's production really kicked in when he moved to Plainfield in 2017. This afforded him the space to really create. About 75 masks since then.
I'm going to put the bolts, they fit into these holes, and when the mask is made, the actual rubber mask is made, these will be painted and they'll be inserted into the mask. But I just want to see what everything looks like all together. That looks good.
Russ has a full-time job designing plush toys. Quite the contrast from his basement studio, where he dreams up these beautiful and hideous creations. But he admits, this is his real love.
When people react, whether it's scared, they look at like Reagan from The Exorcist and they go, oh my God, that thing used to give me nightmares. And they're looking at my version of it, I've done a good job if they react that way. Some people look at a mask I've done that it reminds them of something from their childhood and they get happy. You know, it's all good as long as I'm getting the correct reaction to the character.
Mask making requires a complete artist, one that has developed a number of skills.
You need to be able to sculpt. You need to be able to make molds. You need to be able to work with chemicals and latex and paint. You know, if you're doing a werewolf, you need to be able to apply hair. So you need to be able to do everything in order to make masks.
These works of art can take as long as 3 weeks to make and generally fetch anywhere from $350 to $1,200. This Medusa mask has a tag of $2,500. But for Russ, it's not about the money.
I do this for me first. If other people want to buy them, great. And there's nothing wrong with making money, but I don't ever want to take my time sculpting and making a mask just because someone's going to give me money for it. Lovely. Face only a mother could love. I'm like the Alexander Hamilton of mask making. I work nonstop because I love it. If I ever got bored or lost my interest in making, I wouldn't make them anymore. I push myself because I want to get better. The stuff I'm doing now, I'm sure a few years from now, I'll be even a better sculptor and a better painter. So I'm constantly wanting to improve. Fire bad. Friend good.